It's time to play everybody's second favorite game show before the podcast starts. Alana wanted to do this last week. We were doing it this week. It's called Dead or Alive. Ooh. I give everybody in this room a name. You tell me if they're dead or alive. Here we go. First one is Gene Hackman, legendary actor from The French Connection and The Hoosiers.
Just died last year.
Just died, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He just died last year?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very public one, yeah.
Is it public death?
Yeah, or was it earlier this year with his wife?
Yeah, it was a weird one. Yeah, because the wife was found dead.
They were both
and
found
a dog.
dead.
And
they
a
were in
dog.
the house. Yeah.
Oh, ChatGPT was wrong. It said he's still alive.
Nope.
But
What?
Nothing would have surprised me in that story. Except that he was like 90, so I didn't realize he
ChatGPT was
yeah, they were wrong. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna look this up.
That's Gene
he's
Hackman.
definitely dead. Yeah.
We're thinking of,
Hackman.
right?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. I was a big Gene Hackman fan.
Yeah, because they found
he died
them
February 18th.
They found them later,
Earlier
and then the
this year.
dog. There was a couple dogs. And
One dog.
dead.
It was a dead dog. The wife.
No, they never released.
Yeah, it was.
He did have some sort of.
Well,
illness.
he was 90 something. He was
The other dog
She
was
died
alive though.
first, I think, or something. Yeah, right. Only
She
one
was
dog was
younger.
dead. Yeah.
Interesting.
It was a weird story.
Do you guys,
in New
as our
Mexico.
fans, love that we don't know what we're talking about when we just bring things up?
Is it on?
It was.
I thought you turned it
Oh
off.
no, it was on. Yeah. Okay. All right. The second one, Angela Lansbury. Well, we already did that one. Murder She Wrote. She's dead. Yep,
Yeah.
we already knew that one. Okay. Jerry Lee Lewis. Great Balls of Fire.
Dead.
Dead.
That's a tough one.
My
Dead.
godfather's father knew him very well.
Oh.
Dead.
He's dead.
Dead.
I'll say alive.
Alana is
Is he still
Rock
alive? He's
royalty.
got to be freaking old.
Jerry Lee Lewis. Is that
do you
like
think?
the Jerry's kids?
Great Balls of Fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
different one.
Piano.
gracious.
Different Jerry
Great
Lewis.
Balls of Fire.
Dead.
Dead.
Sorry if that was mean.
He died in 2022, so not that long ago, actually. It's a pretty recent
Yeah.
one. All right. How about this one right here? Our last one, Shirley MacLaine, Academy Award-winning actress.
And the
Terms of Endearment.
sister of Warren Beatty.
Oh, good job, Mike.
What do you know and stuff?
But I don't know if she's alive.
Go
I'm
on.
going to
she
say
died.
alive. I'm going to say
Alive.
alive.
We got two lives, and Alana says
I'm gonna say dead.
dead. All right. Sherry MacLaine is alive, born in 1934, still hilarious, but I'm going to double check this. What was her name? Sherry MacLaine?
Shirley.
Shirley MacLaine.
Oh my God.
Surely you know who that is.
Surely you do.
I don't.
Shirley MacLaine is still alive, 91 years old yet to boot. 91 years old. Yeah, good for you, Shirley.
Fun
Warren
fact.
Beatty's half sister, maybe. I don't know if she was his full sister.
I don't know that, but fun fact: she is a big fan of our podcast.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah, huge fan of our podcast. Speaking of the podcast, let's start it. Welcome everybody to Bad Potatoes Out of the Show, where Michael Travers and I accost random strangers on the internet. That's right, Mike and I are professional comedians. We travel around the country professionally telling jokes to strangers for money. When we're not doing that, we take time out of our schedules to sit in this basement and judge random internet strangers. Our beautiful rise read is two headlines they find across Reddit. Mike and I choose which one we think would be the funniest to blind react to, then we blind react to it. Now, I've gotten yelled at for not introducing myself, so again, for the second week in a row, I am Derek, and who judges Internet Stranger with me? That is Mr. Michael Travers.
I thought that was going to be a one-off of the talking about yourself, but I guess that's here to stay.
It's every week.
All right, Derek.
Started a
Derek
thing.
and the bad potato salad gang.
Wait till I change the name.
Derek and
Derek and the
gang.
Dominoes. Who reads us those stories? That would be our beautiful wives, Kendall and Alana.
Hello.
Yay!
Kendall or Alana with her fall y'all shirt on. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
It's
Pumpkin
fall,
spice.
Yeah, and everything nice. If it's your first time here, please listen to the show, then rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. Show's blowing up. That's thanks to you fun people. If it's not your first time here, stop being a dick. I'm going to say that every week now.
Stop being a dick.
And rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. We always start the show with a fan submission story. Do we have one this week?
Yes, we do. It is from Vancouver.
Ooh, sorry.
Vancouver.
Sorry. Who else is
Beautiful.
from Vancouver?
Ryan Reynolds, but we don't talk about him
Oh
anymore.
no, we do not. He's on our it list.
Shit list.
Yeah.
A lot of great people from Vancouver. We saw Vancouver. We saw it from the American
I don't
side
think
of
we saw
things.
the
We saw
city, but I
Vancouver.
think we saw the general area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not on a map.
Yeah, we Googled it. It's there.
We need a map.
We had a
behind us.
plan to go there, but we ended
did.
up having to turn, we went to Seattle and headed back home. But
Yeah, we did.
Interesting. Alana wanted to go there to see Taylor Swift.
It's supposed to be amazing up there. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be beautiful up there.
It's far.
Yeah.
It's
It's
way
far.
Up, it's way up there.
far.
Yeah, it's across what are the sounds up there? Is that what they call them, the sound? And then it's across.
Well, it's
You take a
another
ferry.
country
Yeah.
on the opposite
I
side.
know it's another country, Alana. It's in Canada.
Media.
On that note,
Oh, Canada.
would I be the asshole?
Would I be the asshole? So this hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Would
we got
I?
time. We got time to save him.
Would I? Our friend from Vancouver, Canada wants to know,
Vancouver.
would she be the asshole if she didn't let her mom walk her down the aisle?
Ooh, Derek.
Interesting. Not letting your mom walk you down the aisle. Does the mom traditionally walk the bride down the aisle? I think it's the
No.
dad,
Not
right?
Dad.
traditionally, but
I'm assuming the dad's.
I don't know how it is in
passing
Canada.
this. Yeah, that's fair.
Sometimes when
Your hockey coach.
like a relationship's strained or like
That's
the
fair.
dad's passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he's
Okay.
not a good walker.
Or he's not a good walker. He falls
fair.
a lot.
Yeah, right. Terrible walker.
okay. Would I be the asshole if I didn't let my mom walk me down the aisle? She has basically been both parents since my parents divorced
Okay,
when I was
Mom.
12, and my dad decided to move across the country.
You know, every now and then the woman steps up.
Every now and then.
It's rare, but it
It's
happens.
rare.
Very rare.
Every now and then.
I've always said that she would be the one walking me down the aisle, as it didn't make sense to have somebody that I barely spoke to and who didn't really help raise me be the one to do it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm getting married in April 2026. My fiance is the best human being in the whole world and would do anything to make me happier and make my life easier. His
Except
ex,
he hates my mom.
His ex is the only issue that we have. They share kids 50-50. Not 50
their
years
age.
old. No.
Wow, and more old kids.
And she is the worst type of narcissist. She ruins absolutely everything that we try and do with them. And she tries to make it seem like she's doing it for the kids, when in fact, she is just trying to destroy us. I've complained to my mom about this plenty, but the last time I spoke with her about it, she told me that dealing with the ex isn't worth the drama, and my fiance isn't worth it. And I need to cancel the wedding
Whoa. Wow.
and run far away.
I mean, to be fair, that ex is going to be part of their lives forever because of the kids.
That is true. It was not said as a joke. She was 100% serious. She thinks that the ex's drama is why I've had so many medical issues and doesn't realize that it's just bad genetics because both of my parents have these same issues.
That's actually kind of wild.
Yeah.
Where's she?
Yeah. Your bad fiance gave you diabetes.
No. Your bad fiance's ex-wife gave you diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her about how I feel about her not walking me down the aisle, but I'm having a hard time convincing myself to have somebody walk me down the aisle who told me that he's not worth it and to call off the wedding.
Whoa.
My dad has asked to walk me down the aisle twice, and I told him
The wedding's off.
it would either be my mom or I would just be walking by myself. My fiance said, do what's best. And I've been waiting months now and try to figure out what I need to do, but I keep spiraling. He's devastated by my mom's words.
Sure.
But he understands where she's coming from. It's coming from a place of love, but it was still such an awful thing to hear from her. What do you think I should do?
The messed up thing is he says he understands. Imagine still being like, also, you've already been in a bad situation with your wife or your ex-wife who's chaotic or whatever. And now your mother-in-law is going to be just as rude to you or chaotic.
Yeah.
Like that's a tough situation.
Yeah, you know, being someone that was married previously with kids, like you do go into the next one and that's fair game, you know, like you do come with baggage, you know, and you do, and it's, you know, it isn't as easy as dating someone that doesn't have baggage. So it's
Yeah, but that'd be like Kendall's mom being like, I don't want you to marry Mike because of his baggage.
that would have been fair. I would have wanted to, you know, like convince her and, but I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't be that upset. Like I would expect there to be some like a parent to be like, you don't have to give, like, you know, especially for someone that hadn't been married before.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair game.
It's, yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think ultimately it's up to
Yeah.
the bride and how she feels.
She should go to lunch with her mom and talk it out.
The fiance seems like he's receptive no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Do you
what
think
does
he's
she
receptive
want?
like to like not get married?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Whether it's her mom or dad.
No.
Or nobody.
Or some.
I know. I mean, listen, the dad, she makes it clear like that she's not going to have her dad. So she's basically saying like,
It's either my mom or
I want
nobody.
my mom to do it, but she said these kind of shitty things. Do I have her still do it or do I just walk myself?
Okay.
And so I think for the bride, like, follow your gut. Do the thing that's best for you. If you feel like, you know what, I want my mom to do this anyway, that's really special to me.
Right.
It seems like your fiance isn't holding a grudge. It'll be okay. I think the mom just is trying to protect her, like Mike said.
But
And-
I also
or-
think you need to talk to the mom and be like, look, if you want to be part of this, like you're not going to call off my wedding. I'm still going to marry the man that I
Right.
love. I'm okay with everything that he's brought to the table, the diabetes and the kids and everything. But like,
Probably like anxiety or something.
diabetes.
Yeah.
or ulcers in the stomach,
Depression,
probably like
yeah.
ulcers or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, so like, I think she's gonna be like, but if I want you to be part of this, but if you want to be part of this, you have to commit fully to this and
Yep.
not, you know, attack my future husband.
Right.
Totally
just
fair.
be on board, mom. Just walk her down the aisle and be supportive.
Just do it, mom.
Yeah. Let your mom walk her down. Give her another chance. She was just trying to protect you. I'm sure she's fine with it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But if she's against it, then yeah, move on. Don't get the dad. And
Just walk yourself down the aisle.
yeah, well, sure you have somebody, friend. You know.
Well, she
But
said
also-
she said the
She
opposite.
said it's going to either be her mom or herself.
Derek, you owe someone to walk down. You owe. Got till April.
Hey,
Derek
April
will do it.
2026. We're
Yeah.
going to
Hey,
Canada.
Oh, Canada! We're going.
We'll start driving now.
Are you asking us to come to your wedding? Because
Yeah.
we totally will.
Listen, we'll bring our own baggage. We'll bring our own baggage to your wedding.
Yeah.
We will walk you down the aisle. All four of us will walk in section.
Make it 5. I'll bring my ex. Shit, we'll have a party.
You let your kids walk walk some way down the aisle. Yeah, we'll definitely walk you down the aisle.
Yeah.
No, I think you need to talk to your mom because it is
Yeah.
gonna. Because here's the other thing too is your mom. Although she's saying this right now, is going to absolutely regret not walking you down the aisle after she raised you and was the both parents. She said it, both parents. She did both duties. She's going to regret that moment looking
Or-
back on it.
Wait, maybe she could get back at the mom and have the dad do it.
I don't
Really
think
make
she,
the mom
I don't think
mad.
she wants the dad to do it. I think like she's over the dad.
No, I know.
Yeah,
It would
no,
be
I
a good
know.
FU.
So I think you need to talk to your mom.
Talk
because
to mom. She'll do it.
Talk to mom.
because she wants to be part of this. She's just looking out. She's just trying to protect you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, it probably should have been said way before now, though.
I got till April.
Tax
Well,
season.
before engagement.
Yeah. I mean, she might have just started having these medical issues though too, and that's might have sprung the mom to say that.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I definitely think like here's the other thing too. Like, if you don't want your mom to do it, and your mom's not going to budge on it, don't make her do it.
Have his ex walk you down.
Oh, that'd be so.
Yeah, her kids are already going to be there.
The ex is giving her away.
You take him.
now.
Yeah. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
To be
Your
fair,
ex should walk you down
to
and
be
be like,
fair, your ex-wife probably would have been like, "Yes, let's do this."
not my problem.
To having to hold in sickness and in sickness, especially in sickness
Yeah.
and in health. God, that would be funny.
Yeah.
I had that joke where it was like, I think like, I don't believe in divorce. I think if you want to get a divorce,
Yeah.
you should have to fight that person to the death. You know what I mean? Because you say till death do us part.
Yeah.
And we should televise those fights. Like, I think that's, you know what I mean? Like,
That's a great
that's,
joke.
that's a good idea, I think, you know?
Definitely.
So not the asshole. Regardless of what you do in the situation, you are not the asshole.
Nope.
Yeah.
The only way you're the asshole is if you let somebody else dictate who you love and how you love them.
And we don't.
There
And
we
if we
go.
don't get an invitation.
Yeah.
That's that would make you an asshole.
Yeah. Sorry.
I've never been to Canada.
Really?
Yeah, neither is Lana.
Yeah,
Really?
Me neither.
We're like 5
I
hours
almost
from
did
there.
last fall for the Eras tour.
You can get to Canada in like 5 hours or 4 hours from here.
Yeah.
How have
Toronto,
you never
yeah.
been there?
I almost accidentally went to Canada one time.
Whoops.
It was before I had a passport. I was doing a show in Buffalo. And I made a wrong turn because it's real fucky up there. And I made a wrong turn. And my agent lives in Buffalo. So I call him. I was like, hey, I think I screwed up. He's like, I can give you directions. He's like, where are you at? I was like, I saw a sign. I'm on the Peace Bridge. And he's like, it's okay. He's like, just show them your passport. They'll turn you around. And I was like, I don't have a passport. And then he was like, oh fuck. And I was like, oh fuck. Am I going to Canadian jail? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, he was not. He's like, I don't think you can get around. But there's a quick turn off right before you get on
Okay.
the Peace Bridge where you can actually just turn around. And I was scared there.
Did you not have a GPS?
Well, I did, but it there was only
I'm kidding.
the road was just the
He
Peace
gets
Bridge.
really panicky driving in like big cities. Mm-hmm. And that was probably like a crowded general area.
big
you probably
countries.
panicked.
I'll tell you, Alana, it's actually a medical condition that you gave me. My mom warned me about this before I married you.
Probably did.
She was like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "She's Italian. Are you sure you want to get it?" No. Now I have anxiety and ulcers. So
I love it. Okay, are we ready for the next one?
yes,
Please.
All right,
Please.
did I read these ones before? Am I the asshole my wife thinks I'm controlling?
You read that one last time, but we didn't do
Like
it.
last week?
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
didn't do it.
And I said the brother-in-law helping around the house?
No, you didn't do that one.
Okay, no, I don't think I read either of these then.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
All right. Am I the asshole my wife thinks I'm controlling? Or am I the asshole for telling my brother-in-law that helping around the house might lead to more intimacy?
Helping my brother-in-law. Wait, am I the asshole?
Telling my brother-in-law,
She told her brother-in-law that
hey,
if you do more
if you
help
help around the
house,
house.
I thought she was saying like, hey,
You'll-
if you help me around the house, we'll
No.
be intimate.
Yeah.
She's saying if you help around the house, you might get laid more.
Oh, okay, which one do you
must.
want to do?
let's do the first one.
The controlling one?
The controlling.
No, let's do
No,
the second one.
intimacy
Yeah,
one.
second.
Second
All right,
one.
let's do the intimacy one.
Okay.
Deal.
No, I know all about that controlling wife.
Oh, do you?
I don't need to read that.
Oh, do Kendall said, "Oh, do you?" Kendall, hey, your attitude's here. Let's turn it
Yeah.
back to here, okay?
I'm so controlling. Give me my Taylor Swift cup.
I'll get it.
All right.
Mike said, "I'll get it."
Sorry.
You should have ran over here. and
Just a
handed it to
habit.
me.
Just to have it. He did flinch a little bit when you said that. Where's your cup? I need my crown and my sash.
All right. Am I the asshole for telling my brother-in-law that helping around the house might lead to more intimacy? Last weekend, my husband, male 42, and my brother-in-law went golfing. I asked
Nothing wrong with this story
No.
so far.
Good
Nothing.
start.
Yep. I asked my husband how it was going, and he said good. But Colin, my brother-in-law, 41, won't shut up about how him and Marie have no intimacy.
Ooh, it's a weird thing
annoying.
to tell your brother-in-law.
Four.
Maybe they're close.
Speaking of four, there's no foreplay at all going on.
Yeah.
Speaking of foreplay.
I was with my sister, female 40, and all of our kids at the time, so I asked her what was up. She just rolled her eyes and told me that Colin won't help around the house, so by the time she gets home from dinner, on the table, gets the kids ready for bed, school tomorrow, she's exhausted and just wants to read and then go to bed.
Nothing
She said,
turns a woman on more than a book, I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Depends on the
childcare.
book.
And childcare. Depends on the book. You know, the
And the
Bible
child.
is really...
she said he'll come home from work and will work out or watch sports or find any excuse to be busy so he doesn't help. Flash.
Yeah.
With what? Children.
No. I mean, just watching sports. Be like,
Oh,
babe, I
okay.
can't help you. Bring the groceries
His thing
in.
is, I'll take the trash out. He sees me starting to take the trash out or like pull the garbage out of the garbage can. Oh, no, just leave that there. I'll take it out. Like 8 hours later, I'm like, what?
The garbage is still there.
I'll get it. And then like 12 hours later, I just end up taking out when I could have taken it out 12 hours before.
To be fair, the commercials
Just
aren't that long
every
during a
time.
football game.
Derek, they call that weaponized incompetence.
Especially during a football game because there's 21 minutes of actual play in 3.5 hours. So you could have squeezed.
So, but to be fair, do you think I want to miss any of those minutes?
that's fair.
Thank you.
But it has nothing to do with sports. It's just like anytime.
Alana?
It's really only
Maybe we should have. Maybe we should have read the controlling one.
Alana, shouldn't you be reading the
it's
story
like,
right now?
Alana,
but
should-
just the garbage.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Speaking of garbage, our marriage.
And if your garbage can's full, maybe you
love
should go
this,
change.
sweetheart.
Let's pause. You can go change. it.
Go change it now.
All right.
I love you.
Camera comes back to Derek. He's over here dusting.
He's got a Swift response.
I'm in a maid outfit.
Keep going.
Halloween costume.
Flash forward to dinner later that night. Everyone is done eating, so my husband gets up and starts clearing the table. When Marie and I get up to help, he waves us off and he says that he and Colin would do it since they golfed all day and he knew how tired we were after being with the children.
It's a good man. That's a man who wants to play more golf.
Yeah, right. Or he golfed good that day.
Yeah.
This was after he had ordered the dinner, picked it up, brought wine and ice cream from my favorite place to go with it. Colin.
Oh.
Let's go, Colin.
Colin.
Not
Okay.
Colin.
Colin.
Colin's a bad one.
No, Colin's the good one.
No, Colin's bad.
Colin's a bad one.
Yeah, this is the.
Read the next.
This is
Read the next line.
Colin is the brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I lied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Colin predictably said he had something to do and went to walk outside. I said, Colin, maybe if you help clear the table, then Marie might be in the mood later. Colin lost his shit. He started ranting about how he's busy and now he doesn't have time to help and that he doesn't want a transactional relationship where he has to pay for sex with favors.
That's called marriage.
I was just
Yeah. If all I had to do was clear the table for sex, done.
Yeah, I didn't know we were gonna have sex on the table.
Yeah, that table's clear. Yeah. Spotless.
We don't need it at the table.
What?
We,
Oh yeah, no, we don't.
we actually got rid of our dining room table.
We only have sex on it. That's why we won't eat it.
It's
We
in our
put a
bedroom.
mattress on the table
It's in our the dining room table's in our bedroom.
in our bedroom. Yeah.
We sleep on it and everything. We doubled down.
It got pretty heated because I did not back down. At one point, he pointed at my husband and said, "What? You'll blow him tonight because he did the dishes."
Oh, more than that.
I
Start.
explained that it was not about doing the dishes. It was that my husband helped out when he knew I was tired and had taken care of dinner and wine and dessert.
Good job.
Colin ended up storming out and driving away. He didn't come back to the house until after we left. Marie says he hasn't said a word to her since Saturday. I feel kind of bad because it wasn't necessarily my place to say anything, and now Marie's marriage is paying the price. But on the other hand, maybe me saying something will be the wake up he needs to realize he's not acting right.
100%. It's, like I saw a TikTok the other day or like an Instagram reel or whatever it was, where it was like marriage is 100%, but it's not 100% all from one person all the time. It's like you sit down and like they would sit down at the end of the night and be like, how much can you give tonight? Right. And it was like, hey, I had a really stressful day. I can give 20%. It's like, okay, I got 80% tonight, babe. And then, it always adds up to 100%. And that's what marriage is. Like,
For
it's
sure.
not
But she ain't married to him. That's kind of really not her business.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
No, it's not her
Right.
business.
Whether
But-
she's right or not, and she is
Right.
right, but not her business.
But he brought it up to his brother-in-law. Colin brought it up and was like, man, we're not having sex anymore. And then he was like, he texted her and then she brought it up to the sister and the sister was like, yeah, he doesn't help out around the house. So like, it was
still
not her
place.
Okay,
Right.
but also isn't that a way of letting Colin know, hey, there's a bigger problem than you're realizing? That like maybe here's another angle.
But there's also could backfire because not
did.
your business.
Well, it did backfire too. Yeah.
It's just a better way of doing it, probably.
Yeah, but how shitty is it that he's not talking to his wife? She's not the one that
Colin
said it.
seems like a dick.
All
I mean,
right.
Colin seems awful.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't be with him. He sounds, terrible. But, in this case, she's now has caused a situation, that didn't sound like anyone asked her to do.
Right.
And so, kind of the asshole, I
Well,
think.
sister-in-law seems like, yeah, here's what's happening. Like,
Yeah, women talk like just like guys talk. I mean, they talked about it on the golf course, and then the women talked about it.
What
later.
she said's not that big a deal to start, like saying maybe if you helped out, she,
Now,
but.
now here's the question though, because it came from his sister-in-law to Colin. Do you think it would have been better coming from the brother-in-law being like, hey,
Definitely.
like if you helped out a little bit more around
Yeah.
the house? Now it seems like she's attacking him and
That's
his wife's
fair.
attacking him. So like I feel like it's either the wife's got to talk to him or the brother-in-law has to talk to him and be like, hey man, like
Right.
look, the reason our sex life is great or our marriage is great is because we help each other out. Like we're there for each other.
Right.
She said it kind of condescending, like if you clean more, you would get laid more.
Yeah, bad presentation for sure. And it's, again, have the guy could have said it then, or she could say, "Hey, next time he brings that up, maybe point
Nudge him
this
in the
out
right
or something."
direction.
Yeah, because that would be less, because you back someone into a corner, and now he feels
Well, the other thing too is because Colin said it on the golf course, and now he's
Yeah.
getting attacked by this
Yeah.
guy's wife. So he's like, dude, I
Yeah.
told you one thing on the golf
Yeah.
course, and you immediately told your wife, and now she's attacking
Yeah,
me.
right.
bro code.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
back to that.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
"Hey, how's your drink? You need anything?"
Oh no,
Thanks, babe. What?
Colin. Hold on.
Colin told the other brother-in-law they were golfing together. He's like,
Yeah.
man, it's like we're not having a great sex life right now.
I was with my sister and all of our kids at the time, so I asked her what was up. She just rolled her eyes and told me that Colin won't help around the house.
Yeah.
Oh, so then she then related to her brother-in-law or her husband.
Here's the scenario.
Yeah.
You and Mike are golfing.
Yep. Okay.
You tell
Who's winning?
You tell Mike. Obviously, Mike. You tell Mike, oh man, Alana and I don't have much sex. And Mike texts me and says, oh my God, it's so weird. Derek and Alana don't have sex. And then I'm talking to Alana and Alana's
she's
like,
like,
oh man, you know what's annoying is that Derek
Right.
never helps me on their house. So
Yeah,
it was,
you asked me why.
It was sort
Right.
of
and I'm like,
fully
Flip-flop,
there.
yeah.
So it wasn't just because
No,
Mike
it's
told
understandable
me.
why it happened, but it's not. That's that's not going to solve it in that scenario.
Fair.
Like that's not going to
Yeah,
be.
but then if you would have texted Mike and be like, "Hey, maybe mention
Right.
that like he needs to be more
Exactly.
more present in the moment."
that would have been a much better way of
Yep.
handling it.
Right,
That's fair.
and then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, maybe you are right about
Right.
that," or I'd have been like,
Are
"Phoebe,
we
what do you know?"
therapists?
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, but then like if I would have came back to that
Yeah.
house and then Kendall's like, "Hey, you know, if you would have cleaned today,
Yeah.
you would have gotten set."
Right,
Like,
of
I'd have
course,
been like,
and of
"Why
course
are
you'd be
you
defensive. Yep.
Yeah, why are you
Makes sense.
you saying that? But at the same time, like, I don't know how I would just like ignored you for 3 days over that.
Years ago, I introduced something jokingly around the house. Jokingly, I
This is a
say
joke.
that jokingly.
Nobody come for Mike.
I told Kendall one night. I
Not
said,
even Kendall. Kendall doesn't come from.
I said we should. I said we should come up with a system here of we called them.
point system.
Yeah, it was called.
Yeah.
It was called fuck bucks.
Fuck bucks.
And for every good thing you did, you got a certain amount of points, and every bad thing you did, they were subtracted from both of you, and then you could cash in said fuck bucks when once you had enough points. You know, like it was
called
like
prostitution.
It was like Chuck E. Cheese.
It was like Chuck E. Cheese points.
Yeah, it was like you got enough. Yeah, you got enough.
So how did you
tickets.
earn
Hey,
a
50
fuck
fuck bucks earns Mike a blowjob.
Like if I would cook dinner and clean the kitchen, maybe you get like 12 fuck bucks, you know, or something like that.
What a random
And then,
Wait,
and
we
then,
never actually did it.
and then I don't take the garbage out, so I get 4
Yeah.
taken away. You know.
See, Alana,
Okay.
you could have been like Derek.
Yeah.
-4 for every hour you don't
yeah, take out the garbage. You're losing fuck bucks.
Okay.
And like this morning, he made eggs
Oh,
for himself. I didn't want any, which was fine. He cleaned the pots, but he spilled raw egg all over the oven. So like you would have gotten
Stove.
points
Yeah.
for
cleaning
Right.
up the,
for cleaning up your
Yeah.
stuff. Perfect.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Great
you
job,
don't.
Derek.
Thank you.
But you
But-
got points taken away because you got raw egg
See,
all over the
there we
stuff.
go.
So is it like in that situation? I cash it in for just the tip.
no,
or
no,
how
no.
does this-
Your
might get her
account,
to-
your
yeah.
account went down a couple notches.
You could
Yeah.
probably get her to look at it. That's probably about it. Yeah. That's
And then-
probably it. Yeah.
And then I still had to scrub the stove.
Yeah.
So you earned fuck bucks.
Yes, exactly.
You made eggs and she earned fuck
Here
bucks.
we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's a really great system.
It
We
was
haven't
a great
figured it out
system.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not, the math isn't all there right now.
Right,
But,
we
so
didn't
excited
figure
when I
that
came
part
up with
out.
fuck
But
bucks.
the name
but how
fuck
many-
bucks, Mike
but
was
it's
real
a
excited.
good name. But how many fuck bucks earned you like sex?
Well, it depends because we would just make them up.
Yeah. It was like, I think 25 for sex and then like for more.
And Mike's like,
stuff.
if I dust this one stand, that's 800 fuck bucks.
Yeah, like it would be things like
Yeah,
that.
I dusted a stand. We had sex for 4 weeks straight. She's like, this doesn't seem right. I'm like, it's
Hey, look at the chart,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Look at the chart. It's a bull market right now.
the euro dollar is strong right
Mike's
now.
like, Kendall, you have 6,000 fuck bucks. What do you want to do with them? And I'm like, can I cash them in
Yeah.
to
To the
Move.
neighbor.
not?
she did. She just moved. She just like 3 months.
She's like, you know, the neighbor's selling his house for 4 fuck bucks. I have real estate.
It was a great system.
That's really funny. I'm for it. I'm for the fuck bucks. Yeah, I
Okay.
like that. I like that. We need
We're
to
gonna
we
start
need to
that.
hash this out. Yeah.
We're definitely gonna
We
start
need to.
that.
You know what we should do is like the bad potato salad card game is going to be fuck bucks.
I
Stop
forgot all
it.
about that.
Brilliant.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's really
Brilliant.
good. Yeah.
We haven't talked about
I probably
fuck
have.
bucks
I
in
probably have
long.
so many. I went to look at my wallet. I probably
Oh,
have so
dude,
many.
and,
your
and
wallet.
with interest.
Yeah.
With interest.
Oh yeah.
No, the VIG's not running on fuck bucks.
Yeah, it is.
We're not going that far
Mike, you have
went
enough
through a
for
bookie.
6 backdoor action.
Yeah, whoa.
with someone else.
And if you,
Next
we
week,
gotta go.
next week, Kendall's just standing the whole episode
He did have that many.
I'm standing up and mooing as we're getting
crying.
My pelvic floor.
Pelvic floor has been renovated.
crying.
Okay.
That's actually. I'm glad that we got off the rails. That's actually hilarious.
Oh, God.
Laughing
Okay.
Zorb.
All right. This
Where do
is,
we go from here?
you just say, this is out of how many episodes have we done?
You guys wanted longer episodes. This is on you.
This is what you get. However many episodes we've had,
Getting close
this
to 100.
one and the last one have been the hottest I've ever
Yeah,
been.
it's
I'm
hot down
always
here. Yeah.
freezing down here.
Interesting.
And now
Yeah.
I can't take my
It's
sweatshirt off.
also 80 degrees in fall.
Well,
Yeah.
right, but I
Never.
can't take my sweatshirt off because I'm wearing the same shirt as last
That's
week.
fair. That's fair. We record 2 at a
Okay.
time.
That was gonna be so more
Kendall's
fun.
not dirty. We record 2 episodes in the same day.
Well,
Kendall's dirty. She doesn't have enough fuck bucks to take
But
a bath.
also,
She has
I don't have enough fuck bucks for a shower.
a golden shower.
that's true.
Oh, it's a whole other.
I don't have enough for that. It's the whole thing.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
I'm crying.
Am I the asshole for serving only vegan food at my wedding without telling anyone?
Yes.
And then getting upset when my family ordered 20 pizzas during the reception? Or am I the asshole for setting an outdoor workout on my smartwatch while I walked to the hospital to visit my dad?
No, I would do that. I would
Yeah,
log that as a walk
yeah,
any
you gotta,
day.
you gotta log those walks in.
I'd give Kendall my phone to take downstairs to get
He
steps.
literally is
Yeah,
like,
I
I need more
remember
steps.
that.
Take my phone. I'm like, it doesn't actually work that way. He's like, yes, it does.
Let's do the first one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, because that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for serving only vegan food at my wedding without telling anyone and then getting upset when my family ordered 20 pizzas during the reception?
She
Meat
gave us
lovers pizzas.
Yeah, she
like-
gave us an ultimatum, and like you're the asshole in the first part for
Right.
definitely only serving vegan food
Right.
at your
Not
wedding.
mentioning it.
Yeah, 100%. And then you're the asshole for getting mad that they
Yeah.
did this. I'm gonna say
Totally.
she's a double asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, we might have our first. We need like a music and like
Yeah.
a graphic for double ass. Okay,
Yeah, how many fuck bucks is a double asshole?
that's a whole nother podcast.
It's a OnlyFans.
Currency doesn't go up that high.
I, 28 female, just had my wedding last weekend. My husband, 30 male, and I have been vegan for 3 years, and we decided to have an all vegan reception dinner.
I mean, to be fair, they probably knew that the guests probably knew that they weren't
Right.
vegan based on their, that they've
Fair.
been vegan for 3 years.
Fair. We spent months working on an amazing chef to create a gourmet 5-course meal that just happened to be vegan. Think
Just happened
fine.
to be vegan. Yeah.
Well, think mushroom Wellington, truffle risotto, roasted vegetable
good.
tarts, etc. We spent nearly $15,000 on the food alone.
They spent 75 on the pizzas, though. It's a fair trade.
We deliberately didn't mention the food was vegan on the invitations because we wanted people to enjoy it without prejudice. Every dish was designed to be delicious and satisfying, regardless of dietary preference. I will say there is a possibility that you can pull that off and
Yeah.
people don't really know.
Yeah.
I've had fantastic vegan
So
food
have I.
in my life.
Yeah.
before.
If it's
like,
if you have $15,000 budget
Sure.
for the food, it's probably excellent.
Sure.
10 out of 10, yeah.
Okay. Ceremony was
Or
beautiful.
overpriced.
Fair. It's all rice. They just served rice and
And
beans.
lettuce.
The ceremony was beautiful, but during the reception, I noticed my brother Tom, 32, wasn't at his table. 20 minutes later, I watched in horror as he and my cousins walked in carrying 20 large pizzas. They started distributing them to guests,
That is
announcing real food for anyone who wants it.
No.
You
called it too
I
soon.
did. I could be wrong. I could be the asshole.
Yeah.
I was mortified. The caterers looked really embarrassed, and several guests hadn't even tried the carefully planned menu yet. When I confronted Tom, he said my aunt had texted him that all the food is just vegetables and they couldn't let people go hungry at a wedding. The
I
pizza
mean, risotto's filling, though. Like,
Risotto's-
that's a filling
bomb.
dish.
so
Yeah,
good.
and it's good, but it's also filling. Like, it's not.
Very filling.
Yeah.
The pizza completely upstaged our expensive gourmet meal. People were taking photos and treating it like a joke.
How good was that pizza?
Yeah. I mean, it probably did hit pretty hard after
Yeah, a couple drinks.
Not gonna lie,
After vegan.
a couple drinks and a bunch of rice.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law posted on Facebook about her son's wedding was saved by pizza because the bride tried to force everyone to eat rabbit food.
He's also vegan, though. They've been vegan together for 3 years.
It's so
Yeah.
much more fun to,
Wow,
to,
this
to
family
not get on your
sucks.
kid.
Yeah, the mom's a jerk.
Yeah.
I ended up crying in the bathroom. My husband asked Tom and the cousins to leave. This caused a scene, and now half the family is calling us stuck up, saying that we ruined our own wedding by pushing our beliefs on everyone.
Here's a Bible
just
with your
food.
risotto.
Yeah, right.
They're
Yeah.
saying we should have warned people about the vegan menu. So am I the asshole for not announcing that the menu was vegan and getting upset about it?
I mean,
No, because the
tricky.
point was for no one to even notice that it was vegan. It was
That's
just
fair.
delicious.
Yep.
That's fair. I will say they carefully crafted the menu.
Yep.
Maybe you give them an option, like maybe you because you know that
No.
you have to have an inkling that it could upset somebody, but it's also your wedding. You can do whatever you want at it. And she's not an asshole for getting upset that it upstaged that the pizza was brought in.
Right, but here's the thing. If I go to a wedding and let's say I'm a vegan vegetarian or whatever, and that's not like an option on the response card, and I can only eat or they only give me like chicken or steak, and
You're
I
just not
don't
gonna
eat it, like it's not that big of a deal.
Well,
Like,
it
yes,
is if you're vegan or vegetarian.
That's
You're
what I'm
not gonna
saying.
eat it.
But if
I'm
you
saying
don't- yeah, if you don't,
if I couldn't eat there, I wouldn't be like,
Oh.
oh my God, this ruined the
Yeah,
wedding. So
right.
I'm just saying it might have been things that their guests wouldn't have picked themselves.
Right.
But they possibly could have had enough. I mean, they could have had enough food. I don't know what else was there.
Also, when you're at a wedding like that,
5
though, like
courses.
yeah, but also when you're at a wedding like that, and like someone hands you a plate of food and it looks good, you're gonna at
You're
least
just
try
gonna eat
it,
it.
like because it's not might not be something you order on the menu,
Right.
but like if it's given to you, you're gonna be like, I'll try this and eat it. You know what I mean? Like the fact that like they brought in pizzas and then they made a joke about it, and like that's
Save the
super-
day. Yeah, they were shitty about all that. Yeah, it's tricky because I never go to a wedding thinking, oh, I better like this food. Like, I don't care if I don't like it, I won't eat.
Right.
I do.
I'll eat later when I get home or whatever. It's
Right.
not that big
Or
a
the
deal.
way home.
Bigger question is, did they have a cash bar or is it an open bar?
That is
Good
the
If
question.
you have an open bar,
We're
don't care about the food.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We're going to a wedding on Saturday, and
Yeah.
they didn't give us like food options
Okay.
or anything.
Yeah, I don't
so
care. Yeah.
Is it
it'll
gonna
be
be
a
an open bar?
surprise. I don't know that either.
Yeah,
We drove all the way to Asheville, North Carolina for our nephew's wedding, and they ran out of food before we ate.
Yeah.
Yes,
No
I do
kidding.
care. I'm still bringing it up.
Mike's like,
Yeah.
now that I think about it.
No,
I
they
mean, I
really
don't
did.
care.
Like
That's what
we
happens.
got
That's what
up to the
happens.
line and everything was gone, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we're trying to bring more," and then they did, and it was all
they literally,
fine.
you joked earlier, they literally brought rice out. That
Yeah.
was it.
No
That's
kidding.
it. That's all they had left. And we were
At
just
the
like, yeah.
end. But again, it was like, whatever.
crazy.
We'll
Well,
go get food
we'll
after.
DoorDash after.
Yeah,
Right.
like we weren't like, oh my God.
Yeah, this is the worst.
Like I can't believe it. It's
I feel like
figure
it was
out.
because they cared so much about
Yeah.
the food that they wanted it to be special regardless, and that's why they went over and above
Right.
Yeah,
to
15
go
grand.
over. I will admit, for the Alana, write this down. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I said she was a double asshole. Turns out she was not an asshole at
Yeah.
all. The family
Feel bad
members
for
were
her.
the asshole because they not only again. You're making a joke about it. You're like, this will be funny in the moment, but you also just ruined her wedding for forever.
Forever.
And
Yeah.
that's a thing that you can't get back.
Yeah, how hard would it have been to be like, yeah, I'm not really vegan, but man, that food was good.
Right.
I was really, I was surprised. That's all you got to do.
You can
Right.
find something to eat there.
Yeah, the cake.
for sure.
And if you want to sneak out
Not
and
cakes, they're vegan.
get
Well, they
There
could
has
do
have
been
cake?
like multiple wine dinners where it's been vegan.
right.
And you ordered pizza, right?
And you don't even miss it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like because it was so good.
Yeah.
I have found it almost every time that I have tried something that I didn't order or didn't want or whatever. It's always better than I think. Almost always better than you think.
Sure.
You know, you're always like, oh, I wouldn't have ordered this, but that's pretty good.
Wouldn't seek it out, but because
Yeah.
it's given to you, you're like, yeah, why not? And if the guy's cost him 15 grand to do the wedding, like I'm sure he's a good chef. You know, like that's shitty. That's shitty that you went through that. You're probably not going to be invited to many Super Bowl parties.
Yeah.
But you know,
Not the asshole.
But
Yeah.
the bigger question, did they do the chicken dance? But no, I'm just kidding.
no, they did the vegan dance.
That's right.
birdie dance. What's it? They
Can't
called
do
the birdie
chicken.
Can't
dance.
do the chicken
Yeah,
dance.
can't do chicken
Then I'm
dance.
leaving.
You're not the asshole. I'm sorry, I called you an asshole.
Not
No.
the
I take it
asshole.
back.
Yeah, not the asshole.
It was really nice of you, Derek.
Thank you. I'm a fair.
Hey, I'd love to have those recipes if you don't mind.
I won't go that far, but
Just trying to be nice.
Okay. Am I the asshole for not stocking the fridge for my husband after his business trip?
Probably.
Or
why'd you look at me, Alana?
my cousin has convinced herself that my husband is in love with her. How do we deal with this?
My cousins and convinced myself that my husband.
My cousin has convinced herself that my husband is in love with her. How do we deal with this? Or am I the asshole for not stocking the fridge for my husband after his business trip?
I'm so intrigued as how the cousin thinks.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's do the cousin. Let's
do the cousin, Mike.
That's not the first time I've said that.
I don't know. That's the way you should say that.
Welcome to West Virginia. This show just hit number 1 in West
Let's do the cousin.
Yeah, it's a battle
and
cry.
Alabama. No, I'm just kidding. Alabama's a great state.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
All right. My
Likes Kentucky.
Our boy went to Kentucky.
He did go to Kentucky.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
ready? Oop. My female 29 cousin, female 29.
They're both 29.
Yeah.
I don't know why I struggle with it every time we read it.
Sorry, I meant to delete it out of the title because it doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I just can't get it. Okay, has convinced herself that my husband, male 33, is in love with her. How do we do with it?
Let him sleep with her and find
Yeah,
out.
right. Let that love blossom.
Ew, I'm reading ahead. My husband, James, and I got married a little over 2 months ago, and this has been going on since then.
Interesting. They meet at the wedding?
We had a pretty small wedding. I have
find
a
out.
huge family, but invited less than half of them for personal reasons.
Because my husband was trying to bang him.
Everybody's trying to fuck my husband.
Very close family.
Yeah.
One cousin, Mira, I was unsure about inviting, but she was going through a hard time, and I thought inviting her would help her get out of her depressive funk. She is recently divorced after her husband of 2 years cheated on her and kicked her out of his home.
Oh, shitty.
At the wedding, everything was pretty normal and nothing crazy happened. Relevant detail here is that during the wedding reception, my husband and I did a little segment where we dedicated songs to each other, and they were played with an announcement stating that I dedicated one to him and that he dedicated one to me.
He's a radio DJ. This song goes out to
My cousin.
Sure.
That's weird. The song he dedicated to me was Adore You by Harry Styles. We are both Harry Styles fans, and that is my husband's favorite song. Because of the lyric that says brown skin and
He's also 33.
Interesting.
Babe, you love Harry's
No.
One Direction.
Yeah, I love One Direction, but not specifically
Hey,
just Harry.
I love One Direction, but not Harry Styles solo stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a man.
I'm sorry. I liked them as a group.
Yeah.
When
I
Simon
like-
Cowell put them all together on the X Factor, the British X Factor, and said, "You guys are going to be the next great boy." Yeah, that's when it happened, Alana.
There we go.
And you know who my favorite is. It's not Harry. It's Louis.
Louis,
No.
yeah, I know you like Louis.
The Beebs.
The Beaver. Oh yeah,
Ew,
Beavers.
no.
Your still your
Beavers.
favorite?
Yeah, no, Louis. I liked One Direction a lot.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, they're great songs. Are you kidding me? Come on now.
No.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Because of the lyric that says brown skin and lemon over ice, Mira thinks he was secretly dedicating it to her and not me. Her reasoning being that she has darker skin than I do, which is true, but it was not meant for her, and also
course.
insane thought process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, she's like, this is clearly a sign.
Imagine being at the wedding and be like, oh, this is embarrassing. That he just
Oh my
dedicated.
God,
That's
he's
totally
talking
me.
about me.
Yeah.
Mike, would you dedicate brown skin and lemon over ice since I have a darker skin
You
tone
would,
than
yeah, be like,
Kendall?
yeah,
Yeah.
You would be at the wedding, and be
me?
like, well, this is weird.
With me.
Is
Kendall
anybody
doesn't-
else
yeah.
horny?
So weird.
Kendall
Mike's
doesn't notice my
obviously in love.
skin tone.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kendall's like pale as it goes, and like, does she not see this?
Weird. Ever since then, she has been telling people that her and my husband are seeing each other behind my back and bragging about dating him, which she is not doing.
Wait, is there something wrong with her? Or,
Probably.
I mean, is there?
What's
do we
going on?
like? They don't say like there's something wrong with.
Do
her.
we
know.
now know why her husband kicked her out of the house?
that's
Her
right. She was
ex-husband.
married,
Like
that's
she
right.
could have been a little manic.
Maybe.
My husband had only met Mira once before the wedding at Thanksgiving 4 years ago, and they didn't even speak to each other apart from saying
They didn't
hello.
have to. They
Yeah.
didn't have to. They made eye contact.
Yeah, they had that
skin.
It
song.
was an instant connection.
Yeah,
It
they're
was
like,
an
you think his
instant
turkey's
connection.
tan? Look at that
Yeah.
bronze skin over there.
It gets worse.
Mira has been posting poorly photoshopped pictures of herself and my husband and took photos from the wedding and cropped me out of them and plastered them on her social media bragging about being with my husband.
Her LinkedIn profile is just her.
Delusional.
I'll tell you, this dude, the husband, he's got a free pass to at least bang Mara once because no one's
No
going
one's
to
gonna
believe it.
believe it.
Yeah,
No one's
yeah.
gonna
Like,
believe
she's
it.
crazy. What do you listen to her?
Mira.
I love that. That's where your brain went.
Yeah, that's a free pass.
We have both asked her to stop, and she blocked me and ignored him. My family members are split. The ones who weren't inviting are saying I deserve this, and this is my karma for not inviting them to my wedding.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're like, hey,
They're
you
just
didn't-
glad.
You didn't invite me. You invited the crazy girl. This is
Yeah.
what you get.
Yeah. He could have been trying to bang me at your wedding. Instead,
Yeah.
he's banging Mira.
Yeah.
My cousins all think Mira is crazy, and my aunts and uncles who were invited say that I should just ignore her since I know she's lying.
Obviously.
Yeah, the uncles are on his side. Like, yeah, you should definitely bang. You just ignore her to bang him.
Yeah.
This is driving me and my husband insane, and yesterday she showed up at my husband's shop to bring him lunch and told everyone she was his girlfriend, which led to confusion since both of his coworkers know me and 3 of them were at our wedding.
3 of them were at the wedding. and
That's messed up because they had a small wedding. 3 coworkers, half the family.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, right. I didn't think of that.
I literally don't even know what to do at this point because this is so stupid. Excuse me, and insane that I'm dumbfounded. I would appreciate some advice. How the hell do I handle it?
wow.
Yeah, that is.
That's probably
I think
restraining order.
Yeah, the only way to handle this is to build a time machine. Uninvite Mira to your wedding.
Wow.
Actually, don't let Harry Styles write that song.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's the sign of the times.
Were you looking up Harry Styles songs?
I had to look up Harry.
I was watching Mike Google something on his phone. He was looking up Harry Styles songs. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's just that watermelon sugar high. I think it's just that watermelon sugar.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking watermelon sugar. Yeah.
Dang.
It's not over yet.
No, it is. I'm just.
It is. Alana's just.
No update, anything like.
No.
Yeah, Mira and him are living together.
Yeah, right.
Man, okay.
Turns out Mira was right. I'm a bitch.
She's looking for advice. I mean, the advice is clearly just you got to cut Mira off completely. You got to honestly give your husband a free pass on this because it's not him, and it doesn't seem like she's.
No, she's not mad at him at all. She's just saying, like, what do I do? This is a crazy situation.
It's gonna turn into a stalker situation.
The cousin, because the cousin is the cousin's probably in a very mentally fragile state after just being cheated on, and she's clearly not right. You know what I mean? Like that's
but that
crazy.
is odd to do.
It's so odd.
But we don't know what it's like to have a song dedicated at a wedding. To you.
Yeah.
And you're not
No.
the bride. Like
Well, we went to a wedding that a song was dedicated to the bride and groom.
Well, yeah, we talked about that one before, though.
Okay.
You definitely because this is going to end in some violent situation or something.
Yeah.
Potentially.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, this potentially is like you said, like a rabbit in the boil. In the what was that movie? Fatal Attraction or something.
Of Mice and Men.
No.
That was a rabbit in that one too.
Well, yeah,
He's
he
never
just
seen
crushes
Fatal
that
Attraction.
one.
Yeah. That's awful.
Yeah, definitely.
But here, because in this Mira's mind, the current wife, like her cousin's husband, is preventing them from being together.
Yeah.
So she could actually snap and be in a bad situation.
You got to go restraining order.
Yeah.
You got to get the cops
she's got to
involved.
look in the mirror.
Well, I also think the husband needs to actually talk to her and be like, "Look, that was the weirdest coincidence of all."
Nope.
He has to talk to her.
No, why?
I agree. One time, it's worth
Yeah.
just
He
to try
doesn't
to
even know her. She's
but
a
to try
psychopath.
to diffuse it that way.
Just to be like clearly set the ground, like I'm not attracted to you. I don't love you. I married your cousin.
Yeah.
And just let it go at that because if he doesn't say anything to her, she's gonna be like, well, of course he's not gonna say anything to me because he's in love with me and like.
I'm not saying that he couldn't say something to her, but
should.
this is clear. But this is clearly this girl has a mental issue of some sort.
I know. So him telling her like this is in your head. Like
It's possible that would help, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I would try that first, but then I would also be blocking her on everything.
she said somebody said like document everything in case like she gets really crazy. And the girl that wrote it said we have been. She didn't block my husband or my other cousins, and they keep screenshotting everything and sending them to me. They also told the security at his job, at the husband's job, that she shouldn't be around anymore.
Oh yeah, because she brought him lunch.
She showed up to his work with lunch and said she was his girlfriend.
What was the lunch? I would have been freaked out.
Leftover
It was like a
hibachi.
good lunch. You're like, well, not bad.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I probably wouldn't eat anything she gave me.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you just don't. People are nuts. People are crazy. And this girl's clearly got a couple of screws loose. Yeah, I think he has to sit her down and be like, this is obviously the weirdest misunderstanding of all time. And we're not together.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to get crazier.
Yeah, right. This is to be continued. This
This is going to be a Netflix documentary.
this
is going to be a good Netflix documentary.
This next year could be really interesting with them. Where they say where
They end
they're
up
from.
they end up in a throuple.
No.
Turns out Mira's a lot good time.
Yeah, Mira's great.
She's so fun.
I would also maybe call the ex and see if there was some like
Somebody did
disconnect.
say, "Hey, what if the ex like he didn't actually cheat
on
and
her.
she just
Oh, wow.
is
him.
saying that?"
And maybe she moved out. She said she got kicked out, but she moved out. Yeah.
Maybe Mira isn't real. Well, wait, that one work.
Yeah. Someone's real.
Yeah,
in
not
this
the
situation.
asshole.
Not the asshole.
Be safe. Yeah.
Document everything, get it all in writing, and cut her off from your life. And I think you have to have your husband talk to her.
Stop listening
What?
to Harry Styles.
Somebody said, okay, obviously she's having a mental episode. She needs help.
Yeah.
Something. And then the original poster said, I think she's been through a lot in a short amount of time and she needs help, but I know she'll refuse to seek it because she recently became a hardcore Christian and she doesn't believe in mental health issues or services.
Interesting.
Yeah, sounds like a lot.
So
Sounds like she's going through some stuff, and I think the only person that can get her out of it is Harry Styles.
Yeah. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been
Harry, if you could step in, because obviously he listens to our podcast.
Yeah, we've forgiven you for what you did to Taylor too.
We're all friends.
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
All right. There we
Okay.
go. We solved it.
We solved it.
We did it.
Well, we hope we solved it.
Do we, are
I
we
think
up
it's
have
your
one
turn,
more.
Mike.
I think it's Mike's turn.
Oh, is it?
That was 5.
That's 4.
Wait.
Was
We
it
read, yeah, a fan submission,
Let's do it. What?
Doesn't feel like it's been 4
the
yet.
vegan food,
Yeah. And then the
the
crazy
brother-in-law,
Oh yeah.
and the wedding.
Yeah. It's been 4. It's been 4.
They were
Mike,
just quickies.
hope your story's long because
Okay.
we're 43. Well, no, we're 40. Okay, yeah, we're right because we had to.
Micah's
we had
page is printed
no, we had an
out,
issue
so-
with with the sound first, and then we had to step
Yeah.
in and record. Okay, so yeah, this timer's wrong.
All right. Part 1.
Act 1. There is an intermission. So
Once upon a time.
Oh,
no.
this is-
Mike teased this story. So,
So
for those of you that don't
exciting.
know what's happening right now, because you might not listen to last week's episode,
That's true.
We've all agreed that we are going to write our own "Am I the Asshole" stories and let other people in the room judge and let you in the comments judge. We felt it was only right that if we were going to call strangers on the internet and listeners to the show an asshole at time to time, we need to also be able to take that and be called an asshole.
Yeah, that's fair. This one's a tough one for me, and Kendall was aware of it, of course, because she was involved. But
Great title, by the way.
yeah, I'll read the title again. Am I the asshole for telling my wife that she could not tell anyone that we were on a reality show because it did not go well for me?
I love because I feel like our listeners are going to be like, "You guys were on a reality show,"
Yeah.
and it's a Alana. You were buckle up.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. All right, so me and my wife, we were out. Me and Kendall were out at a bar one night years ago, 10 years ago, and at a trivia night, and having a good time. We met this lady who was next to us, just had fun all
Wait,
night.
it wasn't Rock Bottom, was it?
No, it
Okay.
was
We did trivia
Bingham
there.
Tavern.
Oh, okay.
And at the end of the night, the lady's like, "Hey, crazy story," because we had so much fun, because we didn't know who she was. She was out of town. She's like, "I'm actually in town scouting for a reality show that's going to be filmed in Pittsburgh, and I think you guys would be perfect for
We
it."
need couples.
And this is this is before the avalanche of how many, like Love is Blind, Love Island. Yeah, this is like 12 years ago.
I think you said it was 2015 because I looked at the picture.
Okay,
today,
yeah,
right?
so 10 years ago. So it was,
Yeah.
back in like Survivor, Big Brother day. So when we
Yeah.
had we had to go through all these interviews. Like she hooked us up with a producer,
Right.
And then we had all these Zoom interviews and all this stuff over months. And so we finally got cast like 9 months later, and we were like, we thought we were going to be on like Survivor. Like we thought but they wouldn't tell us what the show was because that was part of the surprise, was part of the show.
No.
So we didn't know what we were getting into, right?
Why would you do that?
Because it was
Yeah.
because she
Alana,
said it.
why wouldn't
it's a
we do
big
that?
production.
Because Mike and I have been doing comedy
Yeah.
at that point
Yeah,
for
exactly.
7 years, and we hadn't made it yet.
Right.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, and this is again. I thought we were getting on
That was 10
Survivor
years ago.
or Big Brother.
We're like, this is our moment.
Yeah, it's important to stress that we thought what a big deal this could be. We had to do a bunch of interviews, and we finally got the job. So the day that filming began, we had to go down to this hotel, and they had a whole floor, all these ballrooms. It was a huge production. And so we're like, okay, like this is a thing. You get interviewed there, and then they're like, a limo's going to come and pick you up, and assume the limo's going to pick you up and take you to the wherever the reality show's happening. So they call our names. We go down. We get in the limousine, and as we're climbing in, we realize someone's already in the limo in the back, and that someone was Alec Baldwin. And we're like, what is going? Like, why is Alec Baldwin in this limousine? Like, and I'm like, you're processing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, he must be the host, and he probably needs to go to the set too. So we're just
hanging
randomly
out.
got a ride with
Hanging out
Alec
with Alec
Baldwin. Yeah.
They
We're
just
sharing a
decided
limo.
to shove us in the car with Alec Baldwin.
with the
No big
host.
deal.
I'm like,
You make sure he doesn't have a prop of any kind.
Yeah. And to stress, this is before that part of his career. So he was a huge star. This is the height of 30 Rock.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is huge star.
It's before his daughter married Justin Bieber.
Yes.
No.
That wasn't his daughter.
2015?
That's not his
That's
daughter.
not his daughter.
That's
That's
Stephen
his
Baldwin's
niece.
daughter.
Close enough.
Well, I'm taking the poster down.
That's his.
So, so we get in there and we sit down, and you're like, you see him, and you're like, oh my God, it's Alec Baldwin, you know. And we're on the opposite side. He's sitting over there. The first thing that comes out of his mouth, he says to Kendall, he's like, oh wow, you look exactly like Kate Hudson. And I was like, or you know, and I was like, oh, like, that's not great.
Is Alec Baldwin
Yeah.
about to bang Kendall?
And then she says, you look like Alec Baldwin or something, you know, and they're like giggling, and I was like, oh, like, and it got way worse from that moment on. Like,
He's like, they have chemistry.
so then, and so like, we're now driving, and those two are like talking, and like, they're
We're
being
flirting.
like, yeah, and
Mike's
and like,
scrubbing his shoes.
well, it gets there. And so like, and the whole time, like, he's like talking to us, and like, you know, anytime you've met like a big celebrity, like, they're not real into asking how you're doing or what your names are and what your life is like. That's not
Unless you look like Kate Hudson.
right. And so he's like asking us like how we met and like, you know, like what our situation is. And it's like, that's weird. And for some, you know, we tell him we met working at a restaurant. And then for some reason, to this day, I have no idea, I go into detail and tell him like crazy thing was I was actually working as a busboy that day that I met her. I'd worked as a busboy for like 2 days at this restaurant for like training. Like they're like, just learn the restaurant. You can do any job. I was way too old to be a busboy in that restaurant.
Like there's a busboy with arthritis.
Yeah. And so and so I don't know why I tell him that, because like if
Right.
I obviously didn't tell anybody I was working as a busboy at that point. Like if you walked into the restaurant that day while I was the busboy and asked me for the busboy, I'd be like, no, I don't know where the busboy is. And here I am just telling him, and his face just like lights up, and he's like, well, I got a great idea, and I'm just so baffled because again, I think we're on a ride to
Like we're
the
driving
set.
through downtown Pittsburgh.
And so he's like, hey, I got an idea. We should reenact what it was like when you were working at the restaurant and you met. And I was like, okay. And then in this scenario, you're the busboy, and now I'm on a date with Kendall. And I was like,
Alec Baldwin said
yes. He's like, and we're on a date and we're coming into your restaurant. And I was like, okay. And I'm just like, I want him to like us because he's the host of this reality show we're going to be on, you know? And so I'm playing along with everything, and they come in, and Kendall's just playing along because she's on a date.
Still in the limo?
We're still in the limo.
Okay.
And so I don't know if you moved over next to him to like
don't
play
think I
along.
date,
Or,
Mike. What
yeah, I know.
I might have. I don't remember.
And like it really was so like uncomfortable because now they're complaining about stuff
like
at
it
the
was
restaurant.
a full-on improv moment. Like he wanted to go full in.
Yeah, and he's
Alec
like,
Baldwin.
they're
He's like, give me my
complaining.
gun.
They're complaining about the food. They're complaining about, and
It was not.
I think you joined in too. I think you were more than happy to join in.
I
on
said,
it.
To be
peasant,
fair,
get my drink.
To be fair, roles reversed. Mike would have been complaining about if Alec Baldwin was like, we're on a date. Mike would be
totally,
like, this
yeah.
is terrible.
Fair.
Go get our food, busboy.
Bus lady.
So,
But first off, busboys don't even get the food.
no, I know, and they did. They complained about it, like, and it really, and I don't know how much I remember right or wrong, but I remember at one point picking up like fake crumbs off of the floor, and because that's when I noticed, oh, there's cameras like and it literally had been in this limo for like 10 or 15 minutes and didn't notice there was probably 20 cameras in there, and it hits me for the first time like, oh shit, like we're not on a ride to a show, we're already on a show. Like it's already filming. And now like I'm replaying, like, you know, I got kids and stuff, and I'm replaying like me playing along like as a busboy while my wife is on a date with Alec Baldwin. It was so like mortifying, like thinking back on all this stuff. And I'm like, it would have been less embarrassing if I'd gotten the limo and just like blown Alec Baldwin.
That's at least a story.
Right. And Kendall's like, me
It's
too.
like degrading almost.
100%.
Yeah.
And I not only was it degrading, I was a full participant in degrading myself.
He was a offendum at that point.
I was like happily playing along because I just thought, oh, if he just likes us.
Mike got out his fake dustpan and broom.
100. I
like,
was
doing
all
this.
in, you know.
A crummer.
Yeah,
And so-
exactly.
He's wiping Alec Baldwin's face.
That's literally exactly what he said.
And again, I thought at this point in the day that we would be like, you know, like meeting the other couples, like we'd be in a competition or something, you know, not like in this limo, like cock blocking Alec Baldwin from a date from my wife. And okay, so like I notice all the cameras around there, and I'm replaying this whole, and my face is like bright red, and I'm just like thinking like I want to punch
kill
Alec.
him.
No, he wanted to kill him.
Wanted to kill him, but he's a big dude. He's like 6'5" or
Yeah.
something. He's a big dude, and I was like, I don't want to get beat up with
get my
20
manager.
I don't want to get beat up with 20 camera angles on
That's
this one.
also fair.
But I also didn't want to ruin it because this is her situation. Like this is her deal too. So I don't want to like make a scene, and do anything because. We get kicked off the show because I'm swearing or saying something. So it goes on, and I'm just like trying to process this, and like just disgusted. And all of a sudden, like the limo stops. I'm like, thank God, like we're here. And like I'm not even listening to anything anymore. Right. And then we get out of the limo and realize we're exactly where they picked us up from. Like that was
They just drove you around.
it was
that
the
was the
entire show. Mm-hmm. It was called Love Ride with Alec Baldwin. And I think we were the only people that were ever on the show. It ran for like 5 seasons. Like you can find every episode except ours.
For ours.
And if anybody out there can find it, please find it. It may not be exactly as I remembered. I'd love to see it.
So it's just the point was just Alec Baldwin.
You
trying
rode
to
around in a
Yeah,
limousine
like-
with Alec Baldwin
Yeah.
talking to him, and he would ask you questions. He would basically do crowd work.
About your relationship.
Your relationship. So when he heard that restaurant thing, he was just trying to find something funny.
Yeah.
And I gave him nothing because I thought, I just want him to like me.
Right.
So here I am playing along instead of like doing anything different with it. I'm just like, I'm cleaning crumbs off the, like, and it was so mortifying. And we stand out there and I'm just like devastated because not only have I just humiliated myself, I also like this huge opportunity I thought we were getting. I thought we were going to be gone for weeks on this show. We're done in like a half
Mike's
hour
got a spray
time.
tan.
It took 9 minutes to be done. It took 9 months to get this 15-minute situation, and it was over and we're standing there. And I'm just, I
was like, I think I got a chance to like.
I tell her, I said, we are absolutely never, ever telling anyone about this show. I said, not a person. And she was just like, how do you think I feel? Like, I think I just broke up with Alec Baldwin.
And to be fair, Mike held that story in until he had an audience to tell it to, and he's like, "Now I'm going to tell.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to tell a million
Everyone.
people."
Well, now like enough time's gone by, and I'm like, oh man, I still like, I feel bad for that Mike Travers in that car that day.
Sure, yeah,
like because I was like not only like embarrassed, but like just degraded, and played along with it, and didn't stand up for myself. But the part with the asshole was like, it was your moment too, and I was like, you're not telling your friends, you can't tell anybody.
So you were saying, were you overbearing?
Right? Was I the asshole for ruining it?
Yeah, he wouldn't
for her?
let me tell
Because
anybody.
it is a funny story. And he's
Yeah.
like, you can't tell a soul. And it's such a unique story. Like you met someone super famous and you were allegedly on a show. We haven't seen that. We can't find the video. But
So what it was, so Love Ride was a show. I think Comedy Central picked it up at the first season. It was on something called Vessel. It was like a new streaming service at the beginning of stream. And they obviously didn't make it. But it was on Vessel. First season, probably 2015, 2016. If anybody could find it, Mike and Kendall.
We found it one time.
Yeah, we watched it one time.
Somehow.
Right away.
We've never been able to see it again.
Wait, so when you watched it, what was that like? Was it as you remembered it?
It was bad.
I think he was equally like, he literally,
Mortified?
I think, said to me,
Yeah.
we're never showing this to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have not even seen that.
No.
You've told me the story, but I've not even seen
I have
that.
tried to find it because I wanted to start maybe telling it on stage, and
Sure.
if I was headline like a longer set, and wanted to find it, but I cannot find. If anyone's a great hacker out there, or not hacker, I don't know. But
I
it's just-
messaged I found like a producer's name online last year,
Yeah.
and I tried to message her, and she didn't write me
No,
back.
like Mike Trapp. Yes, we got that.
Yeah.
We watch it every Christmas.
Oh, 100%. I deserve it. I'd love to watch it. I'd love to see it. Maybe it's not as bad as I remember. Maybe, but I know when we got out of the limo, it was one of the worst I've ever felt in my life about myself. But again, was I the asshole? Because I took because it still was a big deal. It was still fun. Sure. It was still a fun thing to do. And I was just like, you're not, and you were so nice. You were just like, that's fine. We won't tell anybody. And you never told anybody, you didn't tell anybody. And so
I don't think you were the asshole because you were embarrassed.
I was
and
mortified.
degraded.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, it felt so.
And then he came into the restaurant.
Yeah, then he came. Yeah. Alec Baldwin came into the restaurant that we met at that night.
Were you there?
Yes, I was working.
Oh, you were still working there.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a picture with him.
Oh, he didn't remember you?
Well, no, I mean, no, that was why.
Yeah.
Like, they came in, they had hibachi with like the production crew.
Did Mike clean it up after?
No, because Mike was actually not a busboy at that point.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have a picture with him. His eyes are closed.
I got promoted dishwasher, by the way. Nothing wrong with being a
Okay.
dishwasher.
It's wild.
So the question is, are you the asshole for taking the
Right.
moment from Kendall?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to say not the asshole, because as bad as it would have looked for you, it would have looked equally as bad for you to
Yeah.
be enjoying Mike being degraded that much, even though you didn't know it at
I
the
don't
moment.
remember your
Right.
involvement
I don't-
exactly.
But that's fine.
Right.
But even
Yeah.
because you didn't know that you were being filmed in the moment or whatever.
I
but,
did. I saw the cameras as soon as we got in the car.
I'm a very unobservant person.
Okay, but even
Wait, we have cameras here?
yeah, 6 of them, and bring in Alec Baldwin. He's like, all right, Mike, now you're gonna clean.
Yeah.
You're gonna clean.
I just go right back to that mode with Alec Baldwin.
Start blowing him. No, I think because again, it's also not only again you love Mike,
Of course.
and you were like, hey, I don't want you to feel out of place.
love Alec Baldwin.
You don't want to feel out of place. You don't want to put him in a
Right,
weird situation.
right.
So are you the asshole? I don't think you're the asshole, because I had something like that happen with us. I'd been like, let's not tell anybody ever that this happened.
No, and I don't see how that would be a good experience.
Right, because
for-
because the other thing
right.
too is every time you tell the story, even if you were just excited about the story, every time you tell the story, you're kind of putting Mike down by
Yeah.
doing that. So by
Yeah.
you saying like, "Hey, don't ever tell anybody this," Mike would be like, "Yeah, fucking thank you for not telling." me.
Here's one thing I'll say though that makes me think it a little bit is that
We invited Alec Baldwin over.
well, it was something that we were excited about and had told a lot of people
That we
going
were gonna
into
go
it.
do
Sure.
something.
So then all of a sudden for her to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, they never filmed it or
Yeah, and
for her
like
to be
fell
like,
through.
yeah, I don't know what's going on
Yeah,
with
you could
that.
have just said like, I don't think they aired
They
our
fall
episode.
through, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've had a lot of friends that have gotten onto America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
And they get 4 yeses from the judges, but I don't know if you know this about America's Got Talent. Just because you get 4 yeses from the judges doesn't mean you're actually on the show. You get 4
Yeah.
yeses, then they have to air your audition, because you can get 4 yeses, and if they don't air your audition,
Right.
you're just not part of the
Yeah.
show.
Right.
So we've had friends get 4 yeses, tell everybody they were going to be on America's Got Talent, and then never be on America's Got Talent. So like that happens too.
We also had a friend get on there and not have a great experience.
I've had 2 friends get on
Yeah.
there and not have great
Wait.
experiences.
Same.
Really? Wait.
Isn't it the same 2 people?
No, I know somebody else. I know somebody different, so I'm excited to see who you
Okay.
know. It's not. Oh, I know who you
Yeah, the
think.
one. Yeah,
Okay.
the one.
But so I know 3 people that are on there.
Funny, I just saw him on TikTok just yesterday.
In like a positive way.
Yeah, yeah, like him and his, I think another comic doing Pittsburgh stuff from like wherever he lives. I don't know if he's in LA
Interesting.
or something.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
I
I have
think
no idea what you guys are doing.
I think I just was like, I can't believe I can't like tell anybody that we did this
Sure,
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't know like when it was coming out. They did say at the time there's a new streaming service coming out. That was 10 years ago. So that wasn't like a common thing.
Right.
And we didn't know where we could find it.
Thank God.
But he was just like, don't tell anybody. So I did.
Mike was writing negative reviews about Vessel the whole time. I was like, we got to get this shut down. We got to get this shut down right now. Hey, how big is Comedy Central? Can we take that down too from a blog post?
Yeah, I'm shocked that I can't find it. I mean, I really have spent
in this
a
day
lot,
in the internet,
right.
I'm shocked that you
Right.
can't find it
Same,
either.
same,
Yeah.
same. And I can't remember for the life of me how we saw it once.
So
But
there
it
is
was
that-
one of those things where we saw it once and Mike said the same thing.
So there
You're
is
never
there is a
showing him
website called the Wayback Machine.
I've tried that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that means you can access the internet at a certain point.
Okay.
Like archive, yeah.
Yeah, like the archive.
I've tried so many, tried IMDb, like the producers on that show,
Yep.
they break down who produced. There's nothing from like that season of Vessel. You know, it's,
Interesting.
yeah, again, somebody might, it's got to be on there somewhere. Yeah,
I would love to see it.
I would too. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we find it.
I'm gonna say you're not the asshole.
Not
I'm
the
gonna say you're
asshole.
not the asshole because I think as a wife of
Yeah.
Mike's at that point, you guys were married at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like at that point, you probably wouldn't want to degrade your husband either.
No,
What do you
not
think?
unless I was going to blow Alec Baldwin. That's all.
Again.
Same.
No, of course not.
I think
Of
I
course-
might have.
I absolutely would never want
Yeah,
him
to be fair-
embarrassed or do something like that.
Had Alec Baldwin suggested, like, all right, now the busboy blows me, Mike would have been like, I guess.
Yeah, it's a busboy's job. It's a busboy's job.
Busboy's job.
If I'm getting paid
I
for
make
it.
$2.35 an hour for this reason.
Well,
Am I getting
paid
tipped
for it.
out?
What do you think, Lon?
not the asshole.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Does
I
it make
appreciate
does
it.
it make you feel weirder about Alec Baldwin?
No.
How can you feel weirder?
I
now?
guess so, because I think like he was probably just trying to be funny and move.
Totally.
The story.
100%.
Totally,
And
totally.
At the time,
You're
I
not
thought
mad at Alec Baldwin.
not even a little bit. At that time, I thought he was like degrading me, but he was just trying to do crowd work. He was trying
he
to
was
find
doing
the
the
funny.
show.
Yeah,
He was trying to find something funny. I did not know they didn't tell us.
Yeah,
what
they
we
did
were
not tell
on.
us anything
Right.
on purpose, which I understand,
right.
but it took Mike a lot longer
Yeah.
to figure out that we were being recorded while we were doing something.
And that might be the most embarrassing thing of all is that they probably don't air our episode because I was probably the only person that didn't know he was on a
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
And they were just like, I don't know what to do with this.
I love that you just assume like, oh yeah, we're all riding to set together.
I was
Two random
100%.
people and Alec Baldwin.
I was 100% sure that was the situation I was in. Like,
so
not even
funny.
like that popped into my head. I was like, of course we're going to the set.
Yeah.
And the host is riding with us.
Yeah.
Because duh.
And I need to win him over.
Every
on
time
this
you get on
ride.
the Price is Right, get over the Price is Right. You carpool with Drew.
Yeah,
Carey.
right.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
You're like,
Obviously.
I just thought we had the leg up. Like, whoa, wow, we're in with the host right now.
Yeah.
We might be getting like
Special
Yeah,
treatment.
special treatment.
Yeah, you got special
We're obviously
treatment, all right?
winning this competition.
Yeah. Fucking Vessel. I hope it soars.
Yeah, right. Oh, thank God Vessel didn't soar. Thank God nobody wanted Vessel.
Do you think Alec Baldwin thinks about this moment?
Doubt it.
He probably
Yeah.
questioned whether the show worked or not after that episode. He's probably like, this isn't working. Like, we
But
got
like
to.
reflects on it now, probably not. Think about all the shit he's seen.
Yeah.
Well,
There's a lot.
He's been through a lot.
And if you've seen a lot of shit,
and if you know Alec Baldwin, hey, we have 2 more episodes of this, and good news,
Yeah.
the ladies are going to read theirs. And because this is going to come out in October, we have a very special Halloween
Yeah.
episode coming up as
Yes,
well
we
that
do.
we're super excited about, and that'll come out the week of Halloween. We are excited to continue to grow this podcast and make it something special for you guys.
Wait, do you guys have your costumes picked out?
I have an idea, but nothing's officially picked out.
okay.
I'm going as a slutty nurse, I think.
Damn it. And
Well,
I got to
keep
get a
in
new
mind,
costume.
I think we're going to be in public, right?
Yeah. He's going to be a slutty nurse
Public?
anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that place is going to be open?
It's going to be in public for sure. Yeah.
Mike's going to
Yeah.
wear
I
his
thought we were
crop
in
top.
a room in a place.
Well, we don't want to give anything away, but I think it'll be
Mike,
public.
we're
for
gonna be in
sure.
public.
There will be other people in the room that are not us.
You're going to have
Okay.
to wear your Raggedy Andy costume. in front of people.
Hey, I picked up fake crumbs off the floor for Alec Baldwin. You think I'm going to be embarrassed to be a slutty nurse in front of people?
And if you've been a slutty nurse, please rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcasts are available because we have been Bad Potato Salad.
And you have been served.
Boom.